Hey, thanks so much for clicking on this video and welcome to the Haves and the Have-Nots review here on YouTube. If you're a fan of Tyler Perry, you've come to the right place. Be sure to click that subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content on the channel. And also check me out on these social media platforms, and links in the description below will lead you to my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook group, and Facebook page. Once again, thanks for joining in and enjoy the video. Alright, Have and Have-Not fans, now we got something that I predicted. So yeah, there's that. David going into cardiac arrest, aka a heart attack, because what was it, EKG or something like that. And the question is he going to survive and live? Because, well, we're approaching the season finale, and well, we haven't had a death in a little while. Well, technically we did with Malik, but that, I mean, there are some people saying that the man somehow jumped up out of the van in the middle of it burning and then ran away, and I just don't even know. To be honest, it would not put it past. I mean, if it turns out that's true, I'm not going to lie. I'd believe it based off how things in this show works. I want to be completely honest with you on that one. But let me just put it this way. I don't even know what the title of the video, like, you know, who will die in the season finale is David. I feel like this is definitely going to be more of a David centric video, because to be completely honest, season 5, not just on IMDb, but various other sources stated that season 5 was 44 episodes, but for whatever reason, they're cutting it at episode 33, Exhausted. So I don't even know if the episode on November 6th, Exhausted, is truly a season finale. It's more like, well, so in 10 episodes from now, or 11 episodes from now, and episode 44, is that what was supposed to be the finale? So will that be like the mid-season finale of 2019 and let's say early March, and then when the show picks up again in maybe July or June, then that's going to be the beginning of season 6, but it's really going to be pitched as the middle of season 6. I don't even know how it works. I don't even know if we're getting 33 episodes in 2019 or if we're going to get the typical 23 or 25. So once again, I am very confused. So I'm going to be completely honest here. It would not surprise me if no one died within the next couple of episodes here, because what was it when Tyler Perry said 3 or 4 deaths? People were trying to say Malik was like, oh, he's the 4th death. No, he was not. I'm not saying that because of his fate being unknown, in terms of like, oh man, he did burst out of the van and ran away while burning up, or he did die in the van. Even if Malik died in that van, Malik was not in the 3 or 4 deaths. The 3 or 4 deaths was over the span of a couple episodes, and I forgot the episode names. I'm not going to lie to you, I forgot. But we knew it was Erica, Melissa, Oscar, and the 4th one, when he said 3 or 4, was the quote unquote unborn baby inside of Melissa. So that was 3 or 4 deaths. Now, when you think about it even further, you have the fact that Malik dying was like technically the 5th death of the season within a span of a handful of episodes. So Tyler Perry not killing someone in this upcoming finale would not surprise me. But also David dying, I'm not saying I want David to die, but at the same time, his death would actually do a lot for the story in terms of character development for Jeffrey. You know, when he finally snapped, then you have, you know, the fact that Jim has lost his right-hand man, his best buddy. And on top of that, you know, I wonder what Veronica's obviously going to be happy about the whole situation. But then, you know, Jeffrey is literally on his own. He's exposed to both Justin and then Veronica. What will he do? But I think, and not to mention that David would die not knowing who Erica really was. That's one of the biggest, you know, crap, man, that sucks to be him kind of things. But I want to be completely honest here, given the fact that within the season 7 filming, I did see David in a couple of pictures with the cast, but like at dinner and whatnot. So I think that, and not to mention that wall of photos of the different headshots of the characters. So I think it goes without saying that David is going to live. But I'm going to be completely honest with you. I mean, Tyler Perry could pull one over on us. Maybe he does have a heart attack but lives, but he's going to be in the hospital for obviously a bit longer than expected. Or maybe it's one of those situations where Peter Parros was actually just in Atlanta with, you know, his castmates. I don't know where he lives in real life. I mean, if he lived in Atlanta, that would be hella convenient. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, I did see David. Like, I remember a Instagram story where Veronica was at dinner with like John Snyder and Peter and Renee and Jeffrey and Wyatt. So I do believe that he is alive. Actually, let me pull up Instagram real quick, because I think that you know, Hannah was actually posting those photos way back when people thought that her, Candace, or both of them were leaving the show, but actually it's them finishing up the filming of a bunch of episodes. So let me just check real quick, and hopefully this photo has Peter in it. Let's see. No, he is not, but I'm not going to count that as fact due to the situation, because these photos were taken, but a lot of the stars who had filmed all their stuff had actually gone. Like, they had left Atlanta at that point. And let me go on Peter's Instagram as well. Ooh, man. Well, he doesn't really post much from behind the scenes anyway. Yeah, like, I'm on his Instagram now. He doesn't post. He only has like 126 posts. So I don't know. I mean, to be completely honest, I hope he doesn't die. He's one of my favorite characters, but I mean, like I said, that photo with all the cast members on there, and I'm going to assume that David lives. I think it'll be a pretty ballsy move for Tyler Perry to actually kill a main character, which we haven't seen when you think about it. When I say main character, I mean characters who appear on the title cards, on the promotional pictures and whatnot. We're talking the Youngs, Harringtons, and Cryers here. Amanda was a main character, but she wasn't like a full-on she wasn't like Veronica, Candace, or Catherine level important to the story, but she was a main character. So, you know, when she got taken off the title screen, it's like, oh, one down. Celine got taken off because she literally got benched for a few seasons, but she is returning. I don't even know if I should say season 7, because for all we know, the episodes filmed for season 7 might be plugged on to season 6. Beats me. But I will say that if David is dead, that is, hey, it's like, damn, I ain't see that coming. But we'll just have to wait and see, folks. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If it isn't David who dies, do you think we'll have another death in the finale? I mean, it looks like the FBI is going to burst in on the hitman, so, and then go for Veronica. So it seems like RK might be safe, at least for the rest of this season. But I really like to get your thoughts on this. Do you think David will die? Do you hope he recovers? To be honest, it's kind of heads or tails for me, because I feel like the scenes with him with Jeffrey in the hospital truly were his, you know, what's that, the Swan song, where he's giving Jeffrey some good advice based off all the mistakes and things he did and didn't do in his life and his marriage and for being a father. So I think, to be completely honest, I'm not saying I want David axed off, but I could see how his death could actually help the story, because that will show if Jeffrey can truly stand on his own 2 feet and stand up for himself, cut people off who are nothing but toxic in his life, and pretty much have a fresh start. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think David will die? And as I did in my video about Jeffrey finding out who Erica really is, if David ends up dead, Jeffrey does what David asked to find information on Erica to contact the family, finds out who Erica really was, who she was connected with, finds out that Candace was in alliance with her, then finds out that Candace was the one that placed Erica in his father's life, which led to Veronica getting involved, and then the car bombing, which obviously led up to his father dying. He could become the, I want to be completely honest here, if Jeffrey unleashed the Veronica side of himself instead of being like the pacifist David, I dare say that Jeffrey could be a bigger threat to Candace than Quincy, than Oscar, than Warlock, and hell, maybe even Charles. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. Will David survive the cardiac arrest? Do you think there will be a death in the upcoming season finale? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll talk to you in the next video.